This dude.
What's going on with Diddy?
Just when you thought you was done with Diddy,
something else surfaces up. Well, if you got a lot of skeletons, they're going to come out.
Skeletons in your closet.
Itching to come outside.
Right.
Okay.
He sued, another person is suing him, for sexual assault by a former male employee. Now, you know they always talk about him doing these sex parties and all that stuff. Mm-hmm. So nobody's surprised if some male come out and say that he, did stuff.
Right, because he did kooky things.
Now, the latest with this is the guy who produced his last album, the Love album, where he did R&B music. Mm-hmm. This guy was in a dispute with him. Apparently, Diddy didn't want to pay him his royalties and stuff like that. Okay? So this guy said, well, you know what then, buddy? I'm going to tell everything. So he goes on, he does a $30 million lawsuit.
Wow. Where do they be picking these totals? Just pulling them out the air.
Now, he believes that
$30 million.
Diddy, his name is Jones, last name Jones, was trying to groom him to be part of his little sexual rendezvous. So he said when he started to produce with him, he had to spend a lot of time with him. Okay?
To groom him.
And then spending time with him, they would, do music and stuff. Sometimes he would ask him to come into the washroom with him while he took a shower and work. And he would
What you gonna do in the shower?
Well, Diddy would be taking a shower naked. And the guy would have to come in there and work, I guess.
And do what in the shower?
Not in the shower,
in the washroom while you shower.
Right. That's that's one thing. He said he would make him come in there and work while look at him. He said that it'd be times where they work and he touch his leg and touch him and groom him and stuff.
What man touches another man's leg unless he's...
He said one time he drank some, and because they was talking about how Cassie was even saying that he gives people allegedly drinks, Diddy, with stuff in them. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So he said one time he drank something
had a one-on-one
and
with
he woke up in the bed with Diddy and 2 escorts naked. So he felt like he was being taken advantage of. He don't even remember.
Was it foursome?
He said Diddy kept trying to get him to, do gay acts.
Does he have receipts?
He says he has receipts, so we'll see.
Because a lot of this always is said and talked about. Not to say I don't believe it.
Right.
But now you just can't come out and say he touched me, he did this, he did this.
He said that Diddy showed him a videotape of Stevie J. You remember him from, you don't watch Love and Hip Hop.
I know the name Stevie J.
Stevie J having intercourse with a white guy. And then later on, some guy who was in the video, the black guy, said that wasn't Stevie J, that was him. He came out and said that wasn't him. So that was a lie. But they don't know if the guy was lying, this Jones guy, or if that's what Diddy told him. So he don't know. He thought it was Stevie J.
Okay.
He said Cuba Gooding Jr. came over there and touched him on the leg.
He gonna pull his name in there too?
He's pulling everybody.
That's not right.
He said,
I don't like when people do that because your focus is on that man, not pulling. Well, Idris came over too.
Right. He said that a famous rapper was involved with Diddy in sex parties with underage women. He was there, and he said he captured a video of one of it. Mm-hmm. And they stripped the name of the rapper, but in the bottom an asterisk said a famous Philadelphia rapper who used to date Nicki Minaj.
Will Smith?
No, that's Meek Mill. You said Will Smith.
You said Philadelphia. I don't know nobody else from Philadelphia.
It's only one rapper that dated Nicki Minaj.
Oh,
From
okay.
Philadelphia.
I didn't know. Okay,
that's Meek Mill. And then they said, and a famous R&B singer was coming to these things with underage girl. And the little asterisk at the bottom said, because they strict the name, but the description tells you who it is. He performed at the Super Bowl and had a Vegas residency. Who else has performed at the Super Bowl? Usher. And had a Vegas residency. So we know they're talking about Meek Mill and Usher.
I can't stand when people do that. To me, unless you got receipts, it loses your credibility to me. Because now you're just name dropping. And now you're pulling
He said-
everybody in your mess. That's your mess.
He's
That's
not-
your story.
He not only suing Diddy, he's suing the guy that's over the record label. Some old white
And
guy.
how long ago was this?
Recently.
Oh.
He's suing Diddy's manager or somebody like that. He's suing everybody. He's suing his son,
His own son?
his Diddy's son. He said he would bring in underage girls and stuff. So he's part
Well,
of the
you
whole
did say
ring.
this is the year of uncovering and revealing things.
He said Young Miami, the girls, the city girls, the one that dates Diddy, that likes guys to pee on her.
Mm-hmm.
He said that she's part of it, the whole ring, because she sent her cousin to go in the bathroom and perform on him, and he didn't want it. He said he pushed her back. So it's all this stuff going on, right? Now Diddy went out and said, "I'm not settling this time," like he did with Cassie.
Oh, he gonna fight.
And guess what attorney he hired?
Please don't. What's his name? With the black people thing, Crump.
No.
Oh, okay.
Crump wouldn't touch this with a
I'm
10-foot
just
pole.
like, who you saying? Guess like is something now?
Oh, you right. If he did Ben Crump, no,
because Ben takes on certain cases though.
I don't think he would take this one on.
No, not with Diddy.
Sean Hawley.
Who was that?
Now, do you remember the black lady that was on the O.J. Simpson case? She was the only black lady.
Or defense?
Defense.
With
she was the only
Cochran?
with Cochran.
I don't remember.
She used to work with Cochran. Sean Hawley, and ever since then,
Does she work for the Cochran firm now? Because he has a firm.
She has her own firm.
Oh.
But every case that she goes in, she wins.
Ooh.
She's a bulldog. She
Ooh.
goes in and she wins.
Okay.
She's one of those that, but they say she won't take a case unless she knows she can win. Because, what's his name with Meg Thee Stallion? Tory Lanez tried to hire her.
And she
didn't want the case.
Wow.
Because she knew
that'll let you know right then. If they're pulling on a big, a known attorney, and the attorney says nothing.
To me, this doesn't mean that he's innocent. It means she thinks that the guy probably can't prove it. That's how I look at it.
It could be either one.
Now, she came out and said, well, first of all, the latest from TMZ. Stevie J says these allegations are false and my lawyer will be handling this going forward. So he don't like that they put him in a tape that he said he wasn't even in. And a rep for Justin Combs, which is Sean Combs' son, said Justin Combs categorically denies these allegations.
Who's the guy again that's coming at him?
The guy who was the producer on his last album.
And so now he's pulled names.
Right.
And they all got to come in and say, nah, he lying.
Now, Diddy's attorney, Sean Hawley, tells TMZ, Little Rod is nothing more than a liar who filed a $30 million lawsuit shamelessly looking for an undeserved payday. His reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines. She adds, we have overwhelming, indisputable proof that his claims are complete lies. Our attempts to share this proof with Mr. Jones' attorney have been ignored. And the attorney refuses to return our calls. We will address this outlandish allegations in court. So that's the latest
For
thing.
her to take on this case?
That's what's making everybody look.
Down. Maybe he'll... And where did he just get this $30 million amount from?
He probably wanted what Cassie
That's
similar.
Just wrong. I hate when people do this. Don't come at anybody. Here's the thing. Don't come at anybody unless you got receipts. We're hearing that now. Don't come at them with allegations.
This guy said he got receipts.
You thought, and he thought something else. Number two, when you come at that person, don't be pulling everybody else's in your. This is you and Diddy, not every other person you named.
Now everybody he named probably got to get their own attorney.
Thank you.
To say that, whatever.
He was here at this time too. He was in the studio too. He touched me too.
Yeah,
I don't like that. Go down by yourself.
Colleen says, "Good evening, ladies." Hey, Colleen. And Monica says it's all about big money.
Yes.
So we'll follow this story, see what happens.
P. Diddy must be serious to pull her in.
And in one of the documents that the guy said, Diddy named T.D. Jakes and said, he just has to use his relationship or something along those lines with TD Jakes so people will feel sorry for him or something. Like, in other words, if I hang around him or do this, people won't think I'm as bad as they think I am. Mm. So we'll see.
Okay.
TD Jakes, he can't say that no more. That didn't age well. Because now TD Jakes is going, which we still haven't heard nothing from Vanessa. Where's the document?
Yeah, Vanessa, Michael Jordan.
Bernard
Jordan's son, along with the Larry Reed, also announced.
Let's see this.
I need to see follow-ups. Maybe we'll get some updates.
So let's see.
We'll see.
All right. So you saw this movie.